Hey, what's up YouTube? I wanted to make an updated version of how to do a handstand, not on the parallel bars, but strictly on the ground if you had a flat surface. So let's hop right into it. We're gonna take 5 easy steps to do a handstand. So the very first step of doing the handstand is making sure your shoulders and your core are right. That does not mean having nice abs or nice bulging shoulders. It means having functional shoulders and strong core. So as I always mention, it's easy to get abs if you diet, but having a stronger core means something completely different. So to do that, this small exercise we're gonna use, it's gonna help develop our shoulders and our core so we can actually be able to hold ourselves up when we go into a handstand. So the first one is getting on the ground doing this. Then all you're gonna do is push up for about 10 seconds, come down, push up, come down, push up, come down. So ideally do 4 sets of 10 seconds while you're fully up, then on the ground, count about 15, 20 seconds, then go back up again. This is really gonna help your shoulders get used to bearing weight, not from overhead movements, but actually, being able to bear body weight. The next thing is same exact thing, same exact position, but we're gonna focus on our core. So put your hands almost where your knees are, and then all you're gonna do is simply lift up. So it is a modified L sit, whereas we're not lifting ourselves up like this and doing a L sit, but we're putting on the shoulders right here and we're lifting our legs up. 10 seconds, come down. Come down. It gets harder the farther away you get, so you may want to start closer to you, lift up, and then work your way right here. All right, to a point where you're an expert and you're like this. All right, so that's the first thing. So that's step one, making sure your core and your shoulders are developed so you actually can bear weight and be able to hold yourself up. So the next one is just getting used to you being up in the air. I think in yoga they call it the crow's pose. Ideally, you want to put your knees on the back of your triceps. It's just going to help you getting used to being in the air. And this is what it looks like right here. So we're here, and we're holding, head up, lifting up. That's all we're doing. Just do that, like I said, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 20 as you get stronger and you can hold longer. These are necessary steps that are gonna help you being able to have the core strength to hold yourself up. And it's very important that you do these steps and not just hop up there. Not do a handstand walk, be able to hold your body in the air. So for the next one, we're gonna be upside down. But we're not gonna be just using our hands, we're gonna use our head with it. This is gonna help us get used to being upside down and develop, once again, core strength to actually push up and do a handstand. So I'll show you a quick headstand right here. And once again, same scenario, 4 sets of 10. You're here, and then you're up. So that's step 3. Just being able to be upside down is gonna help you develop core strength and shoulder strength so you actually can push yourself up and do a handstand. So once again, 4 sets of 20 seconds, 4 sets, do that. Remember, these are progressions that are gonna help you. Now, the next one is actually getting on the wall and doing a handstand. So step 4 is actually gonna be you doing a handstand, but supported on the wall. So once you get your hands in the right position, understand this. If you need somebody to help support you, put your legs up, you are not ready to do a handstand. So if you can kick yourself up to the wall, and you may bang the wall, that's okay, but kick yourself up to the wall and just hold there, right? Hold a handstand and just hang out there. Hang out there, get used to being upside down, develop that core strength, develop that shoulder strength, so you actually bear that weight of you hanging upside down, doing a handstand without supporting the wall. So do this, once again, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 20, as much as you can, do it safely, don't try to be a hero and do it all at once, do it safely, then come back down. Now, if you really want to develop some strength in your core and your shoulders, you can do push-ups with it. So if you do push-ups with it, it really helps you develop strength in your core and your shoulders so you can have a real smooth, clean handstand. The last step is just simply doing a handstand, putting everything we learn all together. Once again, it's going to take time and do it safely so you're not just going out there being a hero and then you snap your back. The idea is to come from a crow's pose simply into a handstand. So here, to here. And that's how you do a handstand. Simple stuff to doing a handstand. It's going to take time to evolve. give yourself time to really develop the muscles in your body, the functional muscles in your body to do it. If you're doing some type of bodybuilder workout where you're isolating muscles, this will affect how you do a handstand and how you get up to do a handstand. There's also another way to do a handstand. You can walk into it. Let's get to the point where you can just bounce up from that modified version to a handstand. And you'll see a lot of people just kind of walk into a handstand. Some of the gymnasts, they'll go like this. So give yourself time to develop some of these steps you already may have down pat. Take your time with it, develop your core, develop your shoulders to the point where you can do a sleek, smooth handstand. So here's a bonus tip that I want to throw in there, and I can't take credit for it. I have to give a shout out to Dominique. She was a gymnast from Germany that actually showed me how to do this and do it the correct way to open my shoulders up. So one thing that's going to really help you get a smooth handstand so you can actually stand up there longer is to open your shoulders up. This modified exercise where you stand away from a bar or something you can grab on, you bend over, grab the bar, and then you put weights right at the top of your back where your shoulders and your back meet. Once that weight's there, it'll slowly start to open your shoulders up. You can add weight as you go, but this will really help you before you do a handstand so you can actually stand up straight and not arched or, falling over. So that's a bonus tip. Thank you guys for tuning in on how to do a handstand. If you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram. I will respond there. Subscribe, follow if you're not, and I'll check you guys later. I'm out.